Hey guys, welcome to spring break HIIT workout number 2. I'm Sam, as you know, so let's get started. So your first exercise is going to be a 1-minute plank ski jump. This is going to be a total body exercise. So let me show you the modification first, and then I'll show you the full version. So chest out, shoulders back, core tight right here. You are in a plank pose. Okay, you're stepping one foot outside of your hands, turning your toe slightly outward, keeping your heel glued to the ground. We're here. Tap the opposite foot following, okay, that foot. So bring it back down to plank. Let me move over for you guys, okay? Then the other leg. Toe out, tap. Back down to plank. Toe out, tap. Back out to plank. Toe out, tap. Again, super important that that toe is turned out. If your toe is forward, you're going to find it super difficult to bring that following leg in to meet the front leg because the hips will be more narrowed. By turning your toes out, it's going to open up the hips a bit more. And you need to press up through the heel of your foot, the heel, to activate the glutes, okay? So from the front, this is what the exercise looks like. Chest out, shoulders back, core tight. Tap, down, down, tap, down, down. That's the modified version. The full version, we are jumping, okay? So we want to zip our knees together when we jump in because again, as I mentioned in my classes previously, we have an imaginary line running through our body called a midline. When we have our knees zipped together, our legs zipped together, our feet zipped together, it challenges the midline and it works the midline more. And it squeezes everything to the center and it works the center. So that's what we want to do. So you're in plank pose, chest out, shoulders back, core tight. We jump, out, jump, out, jump, out, jump, out. Okay? From the front, plank, jump. So we're going for 1 minute for that one. You can switch between the two. It's going to get tiring. That's the point. You're really going to feel that in your core, in your quads, in your glutes, and in your hamstring muscles as well. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is a 30-second bike crunch. Okay, so for this one, it's going to predominantly work the obliques and the abdominals. So we're lying flat down on the ground, 2 fingertips behind the head. As always, you want to take one fist, place it underneath your chin. This is a neutral cervical spine, meaning your chin should never come closer to your sternum or your chest than this distance. As soon as we dip our chin like this in an exercise, we stop activating the abdominals and it becomes a neck exercise. We're stretching out our traps at that point, which becomes counterproductive of what we want. We want to see results, we want to exercise, we want to work hard, we want to feel good. By doing this, again, we're not going to see results. So counterproductive. 2 fingertips behind the head, 1 fist underneath the chin. Lift your chin up to a ceiling tile or ceiling fan. I tell people that's a really helpful cue that seems to work well for them. So you want to get your opposite elbow outside of your opposite knee. We're here. My chin is still up. It's not tucked. So bring it back to center. Big twist, opposite elbow outside of the opposite knee. By getting that big twist, this is called a cross-lateral crunch, which really goes through that full range of motion in which we want to work, okay? One shoulder blade should be coming off the ground. Always a full rotation to the side. You should like see a person next to you or something next to you if you're doing it correctly. It should not be looking like this. This is like a bug dying on the ground, small range of motion. I don't know what muscles you're trying to target here exactly. It looks like a bug that you flipped over on their back and their legs are moving frantically in the air. Don't be that bug. Full version of this exercise. One leg hovers no more than 2 inches above the ground. Exact same thing. Full twist, full twist. Your shoulder blades though, for the more advanced version, should always be off of the ground, okay? Never really truly coming back to center, and the chin is always up. If your leg is up here when doing this exercise, again, counterproductive movement, okay? We really want to target those hip flexors when the leg hovers above the ground by only keeping it like 2 inches or fewer above the ground. Keeping it up in the air isn't really going to work the hip flexors as well. And at that point, you should just focus more on that cross-lateral crunch rather than the leg hover. Be real with yourself. Ask yourself, how much is that leg hovering doing for me? So that's exercise 2. Exercise 3 is going to be a 30-second squat jump, which is going to target your favorite quads, your glutes, and your hamstring muscles. So, modified version of this exercise. Regular squat, chest out, shoulders back, core tight, straight spine, not rounded, okay? Females especially, turn your toes slightly outward. This will, 1, reduce your risk of injury because of the female hip anatomy. Our hips naturally want to go inward, so we're going to turn them out, reduce that injury. And 2, it will allow you a greater range of motion. And remember, fitness is all about range of motion. So the greater the range of motion, the more we're going to work our muscles. And the more we work our muscles, the more results we're going to see for ourselves. So chest out, shoulders back, toes slightly outward, and again, feet hip distance. We shouldn't be all the way out here. Hip distance. Most people's hips aren't that big. So we go all the way down. Knees out to the side walls, okay? And we're gonna come up, pressing through the heel of our feet, squeezing the glutes at the top. Again, going down, slow and controlled, pressing through the heels, exhaling at the top of our squat. From a side view, we go down nice and slow, okay? Come up, squeeze the glutes at the top, down nice and slow, squeeze the glutes at the top. Notice my spine isn't rounding like this, okay? That's not good. Notice I'm not tucking my butt like this. That's ineffective. And notice I'm not dipping my upper trunk, my upper body. I'm not doing this, okay? For a squat, pretend you're in a harness and someone's pulling you, okay? And you need to get your butt back, get low, come up, squeeze, exhale. Squat jump version. Again, range of motion is so important. I don't care about how many reps you do, how many squat jumps you do. I care about the range of motion. I care about helping you to get results. So same exact thing as a regular squat, head all the way down. Again, exploding through the heel of our foot, powering our body up to the sky, chest out, shoulders back, knees out, explode, land down as silently as possible, help absorb that shock, okay? Up, land down, get your butt back. Up, land down. From the side view, chest out, shoulders back, toes out. So important to get those toes out, butt back, explode, explode, explode. Okay? When your knees start coming in like this, okay? So from the front view, like this. Ooh, my hip just cracked. Modify it to a regular squat, okay? Form is most important, so you need to keep that. As soon as we lose our form, everything goes out the window, okay? So be real with yourself. Check your form. That's so important. So we're doing squat jumps for 30 seconds. Next exercise, 1 minute power sit-up. Going to predominantly work those abdominals. I'm going to work the hip flexors as well by trying to force them to stay into the ground. So you're lying on your mat. In this exercise, unlike most exercises that I teach, you're going to use a little bit of momentum when doing it. So lying flat down on your mat, okay? Keeping that chin in that neutral cervical spine position, 1 fist distance. Arms above the head, so we have a complete core abdominal expansion right here. You're lifting your chin up to the ceiling tile or fan, bringing those arms forward, powering up, coming up, puffing the chest out, rallying the shoulders back, and driving the arms back and squeezing, and then coming down. You're going to round your spine, and you're going to roll down vertebra by vertebra, slowly and controlled. Again, coming up, exhale, driving the arms down and back. Coming down, slow and controlled. Coming up, exhale, boom, slow and controlled. Notice I'm never tucking the chin, okay? Got it? That's what it should look like. We should not be doing this. This is way too much momentum. It's so important on that way down, you're moving slowly, okay? Really having your muscles pull against each other, pulling against the bones, okay? So modified version of that, you can just do a regular crunch. So 2 fingertips behind the head, chin up in that neutral cervical spine, knees together, feet together, legs squeezing together. Again, activating that midline of the body. We're here, lifting that chin up to the ceiling tile. Lift, bring it down, lift, bring it down. Getting your shoulder blades off of the ground. Exhaling as you come up, inhaling down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Do not tuck the chin, do not bob the head. If your neck hurts when doing this exercise, it's because you are lifting with your traps, your neck muscles, rather than your abdominals. So get that checked out, okay? Your fifth exercise is going to be a 30-second push-up. These are going to be tricep push-ups, which means it's working the tricep muscles behind your arms. So when doing this exercise, I'm only going to have you guys do the modified version of this exercise because push-ups are a difficult endurance exercise. You're pressing through the heel of your hand, okay, right here, because just like as if we were to press up through the heel of our feet, the heels of our feet to activate our glutes, same exact thing with the upper body, heel of the hand, direct linkage to the triceps, boom, boom, activation. Okay, so you're in a modified plank version. Chest out, shoulders back, core tight. So, we're here, butt's not up, okay? We're here. Send those hips down to the ground. So we are lowering our body to the mat, sending our elbows straight back behind us with the inner part of our arms sweeping against our clothing. So we're here, drop it down, press it up, exhale, squeezing those triceps as hard as you can at the top, locking them out, squeezing right here, that area. Again, down, coming up, exhale, squeeze. Down, exhale, squeeze. I do not want you guys to be doing this. I see this all the time. Or this one's good too. Okay? If you need a modification of this exercise, be real with yourself. Don't waste your time. You're watching this video, you're gonna work out for a reason. It's because you want something, you wanna improve something about yourself. Actually drop your chest to the ground. This correlates all the way back to range of motion. The greater the range of motion, the more our muscles are working, which means the more results we're gonna see, right? So I would rather you guys do this. Pick your hands up, then lift your body up. Drop it, hands up, lift your body up, then do this. Ineffective versus much more effective. Also, try and move your body as one synchronized unit, okay? So we're going down as one, up as one. I don't want to see this. We're not doing yoga sun salutations here. I love my yoga, but this is a push-up, okay? This is a strength exercise and an endurance exercise. Okay, moving on. And our final exercise is going to be a plank down dog touch. Hold on.
Attention patrons, the Student Life Center will close in 15 minutes.
Thank you. Okay, so we're doing a plank down dog touch. Okay, so this is really going to work your core, your abdominals, the upper, the obliques, the sides, from the cross lateral crunch. Okay, this is an awesome finisher. So, you're in your plank pose right here. Chest out, shoulders back, core tight. You're bringing it up to down dog, sending your tailbone up to the sky and your head down to the ground. Okay, you are also pressing through the heel of the hand again, pressing the floor down and away from you. So we're here. Now you're going to take your opposite hand and touch it outside of the opposite foot. After you do that, bring your body back to plank. Bring it back up to down dog, touch. Back to plank, touch. Plank, down dog, plank. Keep your core tight when doing this. If you're doing it correctly, you should feel a lot of pressure in the abdominals, okay? A lot of twisting and muscle burning of the obliques from that hand touch outside of the opposite foot. Okay, so, and then you were finishing that with 1 minute. If you guys have any questions regarding these exercises, please comment below, like, share, subscribe. So far I've had a lot of views on my first video, so that's awesome. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Let me know if you're actually doing them too. I have 3 more HIT ones planned for you guys, and then I'm going to do an upper body and a lower body. So I'm probably going to do the upper body tomorrow and then back to HIT the next day. So it's like 5, 6, 7. It's literally, you guys get 7 workouts for the week. So to keep up with everything. Also, if you're doing my 6-week total body transformation challenge, you 100% should be doing these videos because when you come back to school after spring break and you have to do those 5 classes a week for the challenge, minimum, your body's going to be in agony if you haven't done anything the whole break. So be good to yourself. Train now, do a little bit now. It doesn't even matter if you can't do the 5 sets. That's okay, modify what you need to, but do something. Don't torture yourself in a week and a half from now and go through those 5 classes without having done any previous conditioning. As always, I will post the workout in the information section down below. I'll update you guys on Insta about other stuff, and yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know how it goes. Good luck, guys.